Shanks. Red-haired Shanks. He was on Wano. He was. After everything was said and done, he came there. He was looking for Blackbeard though. He didn't see Blackbeard, but he knew Luffy was there, and he could like sense it with his hockey. Now his conqueror's hockey can travel a distance. We could, people in the community call it Wi-Fi hockey, right? This man, hit Green Bull from a distance. Like he was off the coast of, off the shores of, but not even on the shores of, but like off the coast of, Wano, and he transmitted or sent his hockey out there, and it hit, Aramaki, and he was like, "Oh, fuck, man, I don't want to fuck around and fight you too." So he dipped out. After that, he went to Elbath, and when he was in Elbath, um, Eustace Kid pulled up. Now, we know also that Shanks is proficient in other hockey abilities too. He's one of the four emperors. So, like, of course, his power score is going to be high, y'all. Don't be surprised with how high God he's like power score. Remember, this man that he, took down, Eustace Kid, right? 3 billion. This is not a bounty that everybody has. Everybody don't get 3 billion. We got five people. We got five people right now. Him, Law, Luffy, Buggy, and Mihawk, you know, and then other people have, bounties too, but 3 billion is high. That's high as fuck. Um, and he was able to one shot Kid. He used his future sight. He saw his alliance members dying. He's like, oh fuck, we cannot allow shit like this. Um, I'll have to go over there and make sure, he's not, gonna do that to my people, and he he handled that business, basically destroying his career, and the ship was destroyed by Dorian Bragi afterwards. They went off to I believe find Blackbeard, because guess what, they're all making moves on the One Piece now, like all the four emperors, and he's had the most experience out of the four that are there. Him, Buggy, Luffy, and Blackbeard, and he has the most experience being one of the four emperors. And he's like kind of a gatekeeper of the One Piece. So, he might try to make moves towards it too, but he's probably gonna test like Blackbeard or Luffy out. He don't really give a fuck about Buggy, like he does, but not as no like challenge. He knows that it's a game and shit too. For some people, but strength for Shanks is a 99, 98 for his speed, and a 96 for his durability. Endurance 98, 96 for his intelligence, and an experience of a 97%. 96 for his close skills, and a 99 for his range skills. 96 for his recoup, and a 98 for his hack. So overall power score is a 97.3 for red-haired Shanks. Also we found out that he's Vigar land. He's one of them types. He has celestial blood. But, we'll have to wait and see what that means. And if he's going to have to fight Luffy too, we'll find out. But, I think, those two people, Shanks could come upon and, fight. Even his brother Shamrock, we know about that. But be cool, Con.